right, to start off with, what is dual enrollment? I mean, it's kind of a crazy word. What in the world is that? Well, dual enrollment is where a high school student can take college courses for college credit. And it's pretty amazing opportunity for a lot of reasons, which we're going to get into in the dual enrollment requirements vary from state to state, but most often students are required to be 16 years of age and to have taken either the SAT or ACT or sit for a placement exam at the particular college that they've chosen to do their dual enrollment at. The other thing is that most homeschool students take a few classes each semester starting in 11th grade and then of course in 12th grade. Now, there are a few homeschool students out there that I'm sure could do this as early as 10th grade as long as they met the 16 years of age requirement. All right, so let's get started with the pros. Well, obviously, dual enrollment allows high school students to be able to take college courses early. So that in itself is a huge pro, right? All right, so they can take classes early, they can earn college credit early, which then shortens their college time investment by maybe a semester, if not two. That's awesome. Another pro, obviously, is the financial side. So in many states, because dual enrollment is becoming so popular, the states are allowing students to take these dual enrollment courses free of charge. It's covered under the state cost for educating a high school student. And so I know in our particular state, when we've done dual enrollment, everything was free of charge. The book, the course, the fees for registration, everything. So that is a huge win financially. You're getting college credit for free. Another pro is the fact that your teen, your high schooler, can take those challenging college classes, high school classes that may be difficult for parents to teach. One good example is the science courses. Of course, those with labs and all of that intricate content are a great advantage to be able to take as a college course, and then of course your student gets into all those amazing lab courses and the dissection opportunities and all of that good stuff without the parent having to go through trying to teach those, which can be really challenging. Another interesting point is that statistically there are more technical program students doing dual enrollment in the United States than your typical university path students, which that's really cool. All right, now for the cons. As with any endeavor, we all know there's always a few cons. And one of the most outstanding cons for dual enrollment is the fact that it can become overwhelming for your high school student because of course they're taking courses that are above their actual grade level. And so it's a good idea for us as homeschool parents to begin preparing our students in 9th and 10th grade with increasingly difficult subject matter so that they are prepared then in 11th grade to take those college level courses that will count as their dual enrollment high school course. All right, a second con is the fact that if you're interested in dual enrollment, you need to do your homework. That is, know everything there is to know about dual enrollment in your state. And that's important because each state's guidelines are different and there may be some quirky little things in there that you didn't know about and it may surprise you. All right, I'm speaking from experience here because I got surprised, so do your homework. And one of the most essential things is to find out about financial aid. Make sure you know everything there is to know about dual enrollment and how it will affect your financial aid in the future when your student goes on to either their four-year degree or their technical college degree, but find out everything there is to know. Sometimes if your student takes too many courses, you may end up with not enough courses to take that first semester or that first year when your student is a real full-fledged college student. And if you can't go full time for that first semester, then you will be at halftime or maybe even less than halftime status, and that does usually affect your financial aid. So just be aware and plan. It's such a good idea to create that 4-year plan with your goals in mind so that you know exactly what you need to take, when you need to take it, and don't fall into that trap. All right, final con. Make sure that whatever courses your student chooses to take as dual enrollment, make sure they transfer to the college that they plan on going to once they graduate from high school. Now, one thing that I want to let everybody know about is that many colleges, if you go and meet with an advisor and let them know that you plan on applying to their college and attending their college once you graduate from high school, they will advise you as to which courses you should take from whatever local college that you might be choosing, and that way you are going into it eyes wide open, knowing exactly what you need and what will transfer then in the long run. Another thing to consider, I know in our particular state, the state of Georgia, we have what is called the University System of Georgia. And with that, universities throughout our state cooperate together to create courses that then will transfer to any college, to and from any college within that university system. Those are usually labeled in our state as e-core courses. And so as a homeschooler, I suggest, if you live in that state, to take e-core courses. Those will transfer anywhere you plan on going within the state of Georgia. So that's really awesome. All right, finally, remember, dual enrollment is an amazing opportunity for your high schooler. But at the same time, remember that it's not worth overwhelming your high school student. So make sure that you help them make wise choices and watch and monitor their progress as they're taking these dual enrollment courses. I'm speaking from experience. I've had occasion when sometimes it's just been too overwhelming. The stress of it, the even thought that they're doing college courses in high school can just be overwhelming. And so make sure that you help keep them in a healthy state of mind. I hope these tips help you and your homeschooler as you embark on a dual enrollment journey. If you've enjoyed Let'sHomeschoolHighSchool.com's YouTube channel, please subscribe. And if you've enjoyed this particular video, please give that like button below some love. We hope these tips help you on your journey.